Alright everybody, we got a Let's Play of Mega Man 3. I know some of you guys have been waiting for it for a while, and problem is I accidentally deleted 2 of them. The first one was really bad, and another one I made real quick afterwards, and I accidentally deleted it. Then I made one that was really sweet and accidentally deleted it, and so I just got tired of playing the game. So hopefully by now I've forgotten everything again, and we can see what goes on. This game's got some pretty sweet music, so I'm just listening to the title screen for a little bit. There's always a big hubbub about like the music and the difficulty of Mega Man games and such, and this one is probably tied with Mega Man 2 for the best music, but it definitely has the best like non-stage music. Title screen, weapon select, you know, boss select, stuff like that, game over screen, you know, all that stuff is the best with 3. And it's also considered one of the harder of the Mega Man games, for sure. There's a few different reasons for that. However, we're not quite there yet. We've got some options. Top Man is a very common guy to start with, as is Magnet Man. He's also very common to start with. When I was a little kid, I always started with Snake Man, which isn't really that bad of an option to start with. Aside from him, it's also possible to beat Hard Man. He's pretty simple. And the other 4 guys, you do need a little bit of practice and patience and stuff with. So I'm going to do Top Man just because I feel like it. I don't really know why. I have no idea what order I'm going to play them in yet. I'll figure it out as I go. So, here we go. This game also introduced the slide as the first one to do that, and so I'm just going to showcase that. Oh, that was supposed to be a slide. This controller's fail, so you'll see that a lot. I'll complain about it too. Oh no, I gotta stay on the ladder. Shoot that guy before anything happens. And just keep on going. So, one downside to LPing, or especially doing a pretty quick run of platformers, is that there's not really too much to say, but I'll do my best. So, a little bit of lag. I don't know if you guys can still see. Well, I'm sure you guys can see it because it's happening to me, so of course it gets recorded. I like how emulators still continue to record so true that that it keeps the system lag built in, which is really funny. This little cat's pretty oh, he got me. Oh, man, if he didn't get me, I would have been able to kill him that jump. Whatever. No big deal taking a hit. It's not like Top Man is very difficult, or threatening for that matter. And this cat is even a lot easier. He throws some fleas at you second time, but I killed him too quick for that. Boom, headshot. Oh, miss. Oh, the jumps are. I don't know. I don't think the jumps are too bad in this one compared to some other Mega Mans. That's for sure. The stages aren't really particularly super difficult, but some of the bosses are, and just the formula that Mega Man goes through. You have to do a lot of little extra things that aren't in other Mega Man games, and it's pretty annoying. So, and here we go. We got our first boss fight. And he's one of the easiest Mega Man bosses ever. He's really not going to do a whole lot to you. That's pretty much all he does, really, is just that. Oh, really? So, now that he's hit me and I've lost my flawless, I'm just going to stay in here and roll him. How about that? Yeah, piece of cake. So, sorry about that, just had a sandwich. Anyway, I'm going to see what I can do about this black bar on the side, so I'll just make a quick cut, and then we'll go to the next boss. See who we can fight after Top Man, huh? Unfortunately, despite fighting him early, you get nothing worthwhile. Top Spin not only looks stupid, like look at that retarded suit, it's also quite possibly the worst ability in any Mega Man game, which is too. Alright, welcome back, and the black bar is gone. Now we do have a few options. There's still the 3 guys, easy to beat with the Buster, or we can just go in the weakness chart. So, I guess for sake of LP, I'll show off the weaknesses, but you know, whatever. So, as I mentioned in the last piece, top spin is one of the most worthless weapons in the whole game, in any Mega Man game for that matter. Yeah, like that's pretty much what it does. It makes you spin around like a ballerina, and you have to be right next to some dude in order to hurt him with it, which more times than not results in you getting hit yourself anyway, so it doesn't even really protect you all that reliably. So it's used in about like 2 or 3 spots in the game. One of them, however, is not right here. What we do have here is our first mini-boss of the game, which looks an awful lot like Proto Man, right? Well, this game they call him Break Man, and he's a piece of cake. Just let him do his own thing, match his jump, and if you have not bad accuracy like I have right there, you can kill him a lot quicker. But no big deal. Anyway, what was I saying? Something about top... Oh yeah, top spin's only really useful in like 2 spots in the game, which pretty much are fighting Shadow Man. That's about it. I'll try and experiment with the weapons a little bit more than usual. Normally, because I played Mega Man 3 when I was a little kid. It was definitely the first Mega Man game that I played. And you know, I never really used special weapons because I didn't know any better. I just ran around and shot things. So I learned how to play the whole game with just the Buster. Buster and energy tanks, for that matter. So this spot's not too big of a deal. The lights are annoying, but there's no spikes or holes, so you're not really in any threat. Oh hell! God bloody go away! Obligatory small enemies that you can't hit. Really annoying. So for those of you guys who play a lot of platformers, you're more than well aware that when you jump over a pit like that, there's going to be some dude who pops out to knock you off from midair into the spikes or into a pit or something like that. It's really freaking annoying, and you can thank this part in this game right here for it, which is why every jump I make, I jump forward and I jump back, which pretty much should become forced habit in any platformer you play from now on, forever and ever. And you can thank right there for it. It's really annoying, but whatever. Slide through some spots, get some top spin going. One big downside of top spin, not only does it suck, it's impossible to control how much of the energy you use. So the longer you hold it down while making contact with an enemy, you can drain the whole weapon in one shot. Or if you just tap it really briefly, it uses like nothing. So, and you can see Shadow Man obviously still wrecked me, hit me like twice, and I'm almost dead. But whatever, we got him, so who cares? Alright, so after Shadow Man, I believe his ability beats up Spark Man. It might be Magnet Man. No, Magnet Man is... whatever, I don't even remember, so whatever. Definitely, I'm just gonna break things off anyway and change things up a bit and fight Snake Man. So, like I mentioned earlier, how this game is, in my opinion, one of the harder Mega Mans. One of the reasons it makes it that way is because there's not an actual boss pattern. There's actually 2 boss patterns in this game alone. Because you've got the 8 guys, and 3 of them form their own little triangle. That no matter what order you do it in, you're going to be stuck with those 3 in like a rock, paper, scissors type format. And I know you guys are familiar with rock, paper, scissors, so... Snake Man is one of those, and he's definitely the He's definitely the easiest of the 3 bosses in the triangle, and thus I'm going to try and take him out first. So, despite him being one of the easier ones of the triangle, by no means does that mean he's easy to beat with just the Buster. So, it definitely takes a little bit of accuracy and a little bit of patience and some due diligence to take care of him. So, I'm going to pick up one of these healths, because I'm going to want to be at full life for this fight. Even though I'm not really close to it yet, I still want to be at full life, so... And then here's just a big old mess of system lag, is what we're going to get. Killing off all these clowns and crap. Slide under them, jump over them, shoot them in the back. Alright, so now we've got this game's version of the Sniper Joe, which you can either jump over his missile or you can slide under it. Neither one really is better than the other, but It's also irrelevant, so... 2 letters to go. Let's take this one first. See if we get an energy tank. We don't. It's super, 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 super rare to get an energy tank there, but it's possible. So, I figured I'd mention it. Really? Come on, dude, get hit. When I was a little kid, I always thought there was something over there. You could break through this wall somehow. You know, my little RPG mind was like, man, there's gotta be a secret. There's gotta be treasure. No, they're just fooling with you. Oh, bloody hell. Take that. I hate snakes. I like snakes. Alright. And then we got a funny little guy. He changed his color. I don't know why. I don't think it means anything different. But, and here's another case where, you've got a big hole to jump over. So, I'm going to do the jump forward and back. And watch a guy suicide! Ah! It's just really funny. Nothing pops out at you at this hole. But, I'm not going to take any chances and just rush coil over. Since these ledges are a little curved, it's hard to see. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that was sweet. That was awesome. I've never had that happen before. But that was really cool. Ad-lib dodging for the win. Anyway, little spider here. That's like the simplest puzzle in the world. If you can't figure that one out, then whatever. This part bugs me, more so when I was a little kid than now, because it's really, really glitchy on the NES. As those things come up, if you're standing on the platform, there's a chance that it just knocks you right off and you're dead, for no reason. It's just like, nope, you're not going to survive, I don't care. And it's the biggest POS in the world. It makes me so mad. So, from now on, all the time, I'm always in the air when those things come up. Just so that I don't get a free death, because that sucks. I've lost countless lives in that scenario right there. So, you shoot these things, they become a bullet bill, and you want to try and shoot them when they're either low or when they're high, not in the middle, otherwise they're tough to jump. So, anyway, we've got a fight here versus Snake Man, and I've got nothing to fight him with, except my Buster, so let's just take him out. Ah. If you can, you want to get hit by his snakes and not by him, because he hurts a lot more than his snakes will. So, what I'm going to try and do right here is jump, get hit by his snakes, he jumps away, I save some damage, but I'm not doing very well whatsoever. This is not looking good for me. Oh, come on, man. Oh, I've got to hit him a lot more than this, and I'm not... Shoot your snakes, man! Come on! That's the main reason I'm getting owned. He's not shooting his snakes. I'm taking max damage. Wow, that was close as heck. It's definitely possible to dodge him if you slide under him and do some really tricky stuff, but I'm not too good at that, so... That was super, super close, though. I told you I needed max hit points. He didn't shoot his snakes enough, though. That's crazy. He's never gone, like, 4 runs without shooting snakes at me. Snakes on a plane! Green Mega Man looks pretty sweet.